Yo, what the hell are you doing?
I'm not fucking around.
Yo, what are you, 15 years old?
Lou, this is not even 15, Lou. This is the HTC Pro 700.
This is a drone?
That's a drone, Lou.
All right, two things. A, I know you suck because these blades are chopped up. How many times you crashed?
Funny story. That wasn't even my first. It's wow. It's fucking crazy. You say that because check this out. So I'm over here last night. Tanya's over there, and I got the YouTube on because I'm seeing how to set this up. So you got to calibrate this shit and everything. So calibrate. You got to do 3 turns this way, another 3 turns clockwise, counterclockwise.
It's like opening a fucking safe.
It's just fucking crazy. So I'm over here. Now, I'm amped up because I've had it for a week. I haven't even gotten out the box. So, I wanted a drone for the last 3 years. So the shit is, I said, fuck. So Tanya goes into the manual. I said, why the fuck this is not working? So the shit was that I didn't calibrate it.
Okay.
I had to recalibrate it.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, Lou, she says, Chris, let's recalibrate it again. And I'm like, you know what? She has a master's degree. I'm frustrated. Let me just see what happens. So the shit is, she recalibrates it. I hit the unlock button.
Okay.
The fucking blades start going.
No.
And she gives me the look.
I told you.
She said I told you because I was frustrated. And I don't know if she know how I was going to react with the I told you so. So things are going. I got
excited.
December 25th. I'm just woo. It's like 8 o'clock. It's raining outside. It was last night. It's raining outside. I want to go outside. All right, but it's raining. I don't want my shit to get wet. So I took it to the hallway, which is no different than here.
Okay.
So I said, let me see how this goes. And what I didn't know is when you hit the
what is that?
Let's go button,
it goes.
You hear it rev up, and all of a sudden, zoop,
and it takes off.
It takes off, Lou.
Get out of here,
Lou.
But let me ask you: is this shit easy, like a remote control car?
Super easy.
You think you could do it here?
No. I wouldn't try. Let me explain to you why it's not recommended to do it indoors.
It's gonna take off, right?
No, because it's gonna take off to a certain height, and
then
this is what? This is like 8 feet.
Yeah, maybe 9.
So so shit is like can't be 9 because I clap at 9 board. I clap boards at 9.
Chris, I never seen you clap boards.
I don't want to try it now.
No, easy. Because you're gonna hurt.
So Lou, I take it over here. The things are going. I said, babe, it's fucking awesome. I go over there. Now you see my board, right?
Yeah.
My board got those markers there and everything. All of a sudden, I hit this. This fucking thing takes off.
No.
Bang, bang, bang. Hit the fucking markers. The markers are flying everywhere. I said, oh my God, my drone. I put my hand in there. I grab it. And the things are going. And I'm like, how the fuck you shut this off? You shut this off. So Tanya runs over here. Babe, it says to hit it, hold it for 3 seconds. It's an emergency shut off.
Shut up.
When it shuts down, I see my baby is all fucking dead.
But you I believe you could swap these up.
No, they gave me
extras.
Try not to touch the propellers, please. They gave me extras. I have extras.
Now, Chris, the question what everybody wants to know is, what are you going to be moving with this?
Listen.
Are you going to be dropping little bundles?
Listen. Holidays is right. By the way, the range is about 1,300 meters.
Okay.
So that's close to. No, I'm lying. That's either close to a mile, but it's very so.
That's far, man.
A mile is what 10 or 20 blocks.
Yeah. So let me ask you: the top, that's where you put your camera, and that
no,
you can view where you're going.
No, the camera's right here.
No. I mean, how do you see it?
The phone, because I have an app.
Okay.
I have an app, and it makes you connect to, because this has a Wi-Fi thing. It makes you connect to this.
Okay.
And you see everything that the drone is seeing through the camera. You see it on your phone.
Because I can imagine it's gonna get out. It's gonna go out of sight at a certain point, and
Very far.
so you look at it on your control.
Yeah, you see. That's how you control it.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's
super
real cool.
awesome, man. Super awesome.
So I shouldn't expect the cops banging on the door, right?
I'm not sure about the norms and regulations about the
limitations.
I'm just gonna try it out, Lou, and
see what happens.
If in my trial, not my trial, I won't use those words, but if in my testing period I break any laws, I really didn't know what I was doing. So I'm thinking a slap on the wrist.
Nah,
That's not how it works.
No, there's no ignorance of the law.
So yeah, man.
Well, I was gonna tell you, you got that.
I will.
I'll put this over here.
No, Lou.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
you can do. I just don't want. You got like gorilla hands. I don't. Just don't touch my shit, Lou. Just don't touch my shit. I just you know.
So you don't know how to act when you get something. Let me tell
it's
you.
not that. You know. My girl got push it aside. Like, I'm over here. You know, I got the best girlfriend ever. And so the other day.
But she doesn't know she's your girl.
No. Well, she knows we're in some type of relationship. So, funny story. Like I said, I haven't, so I said, babe, so I'm driving her around, trying to help her out, and I said, babe, do you mind if we stop in the house for a second? She goes, yeah, Chris, not a problem. Everything okay? I gotta check on my baby. So she looks at me.
She's thinking it's a dog or something.
No. And she looks at me, and I'm like, yeah, she's been alone all night and all morning, and she looked at me dead in my. Chris, tell me you're not speaking about the fucking drone.
You didn't give her a name yet?
I said, not yet, because it has to be special. It has to be something that takes flight, like the Phoenix. And so, it has to be something original. Anyway, she looked at me, and she goes, Chris, tell me you're not talking about the fucking drone. I'm like, you know what? I can see it in your eyes. You're jealous already.
You don't understand. Oh, man.
Shit. Oh, man. So, yeah, man, it's just, it takes great pictures, it takes videos and everything. Look, good stuff. It's very good stuff.
That's very cool.
But it's been an amazing ride. I took it out today.
It's only one fucking day. You're already talking about a ride?
Listen, you don't understand, Lou, because you're not about that life. You're just not about that life.
Try it again. Third time. He's trying to be smooth. Oh,
it almost came. I'm just getting down. It's all about timing.
On the beat.
Yes.
What's up, everyone? How you doing?
Yo.
It's your host Lou from the Breeze Shooters with my good friend Chris. And
What's up?
And Willie Will's running a little late. We are the podcast that brings you news,
Go ahead.
sports, poker, and anything in between, and everything in between. Sorry.
We love the tweeters.
Before I get started, a couple things we want to get out the way real quick. I want to say happy birthday to my bro, Big Mike. Happy birthday, brother. You look great for 47, brother.
Big Mike?
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
A.K.A. Mr. Honduras.
Fat Mike. Fat Soccer Mike.
Happy birthday, brother. Enjoy it. Wish you many more.
Mike. Feliz cumpleaños, brother. Gordo.
The other thing, too, that I really wanted to take this opportunity to talk to you guys about, the support has been tremendous. We see that, the link, the YouTube link is being shared. People are viewing it. I mean, the numbers on views are great. However, in order for this to be sustainable, we need you guys to
subscribe.
I love when you help me. Subscribe. Which is the little red button underneath. Please click it. Takes a second.
You know what? There's a little bell. You hit the bell, notification. When these two assholes start talking shit, you get a notification.
And you don't want to miss out. You never know. Chris might be in your neighborhood with his drone.
Listen to me. What better day to start the day? What better way to start the day off? Droning.
All right. With that being said, what's up, Crystal? How you doing, man?
I'm good. Yo, super happy. Super happy.
Yo, you're like a fucking kid on
No, Lou, you don't
Christmas
understand.
Day.
Right.
Not even my kids get excited like this.
Lou, you don't understand. Like, my hairs are literally standing up right now. It was such a beautiful feeling today, man.
You know, I got to talk to your girl, right? I got to tell her, you know what you do when this fucker gets out of line, right? You snap a wing.
Yo, that's not even funny, Lou. That's like me telling you, telling you, break one of your kids' arms. You don't do that.
Yo, Chris, that's very...
It's the same thing.
That's very disturbing what you just said,
No,
man.
because it's the same thing. You can't break up off a wing. Are you serious right
No,
now?
you dismantle. You
It's
take
a-
off the wing.
Also,
and
you-
then when you behave, we'll put it back.
Also, you know, so I'm sorry. Dislocate one of your kids' shoulders
Yo,
when they misbehave.
That's why your kids are the way they are. Disrespectful.
My kids are wolves. I love my babies.
So, you guys by now probably saw the video. Me, Chris, and Will, we hung out with Tito for Tito's birthday.
But who's Tito?
We're back! We hit up Angry Wings. We had a really good time. Good wings. We got some good footage of Chris doing the mukbang. Yo, that shit's... People like it.
No,
I'm getting
I'm not-
positive reviews on
I
it.
don't care about people. I care about me. I don't like it. Stop recording me when I'm eating, Louis.
Yo,
it's
like unreal. When you're fucking eating, I'm like, it's like when a dog's eating, you're scared to touch it because it might bite you. That's when I zoomed in that time on you and I caught you with the fucking whole wing in your mouth. I had to pull back because I thought you was gonna snap at me.
I don't. But it wasn't because of the food, Louis. I'm telling you, I don't like to be recorded when I'm eating. You know that eating, I learned at a very young age, eating is a sacred time. Like, it's sacred. When you sit down to eat,
Yeah,
it's sacred.
that's usually
You don't want...
That's usually when the family component is involved in that.
We-
when you're sitting down with your family.
We were family. We were family. So anywhere I break bread with my brothers, it's family time.
Christian, in order to be having a supper with us, we would have to partake in the eating aspect. You were hoarding all the wings. We didn't get no fucking wings. You had Paul Willie swallowing wings because he was scared to go back in.
Yo, tell me you can't put that on Chappie. The way he sucked.
Oh my God.
He sucked that flat, all the meat out that flat. Like
Not for nothing. I was feeling something. I don't know what it was.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I noticed your nipples got hard.
I said, oh my God. I said, let me save this little video. Don't judge me.
Now I know. Shit, man.
So, Chris, talking about food, right? Keto diet. You know, we always talk about the keto diet and the great things. So, I think one of the hardest things about being on the keto diet is finding stuff on the run, on the go. Busy guys, the only options you generally have are fast food. So, I came across this article on Healthline where it says keto-friendly fast foods and 9 delicious things you can eat while you're on the keto diet. And these are big franchises that where you could go. So
before you continue,
yes,
I can't help to think that you came up with this because of our little, I'm not going to call it an argument, Louis, but I really wasn't feeling the nugget mukbang, and we went at it for 20, 25 minutes till we found a compromise. But I'm pretty sure that this is the reason why, because I told you I can't put poison in my body. And this is the reason why you came up with this, which is fine. But next time I want you to look up stuff genuinely, not because it benefits you to try to get a point over to me. Because I know you're going to show up with something that,
No, but you know what, Chris? It really hurts me that you think I'm that petty. It just happened to come up on the
really?
on the ticker. I said, keto diet's on a run. I said, let me show this fat fucker. So it says basically any typical burger meal from a fast food restaurant that high in carbs due to the bun. But for people on keto,
take away the bun.
Take away the bun. For example, if you go to Wendy's, you can ask them to do a lettuce wrap.
Wendy's does lettuce wrap?
You have to go to the little kiosk, and it'll give you an option. You can remove the bun and just wrap it with lettuce.
Nice.
There you go. Good. So you'll have your burger, you'll have the bacon, and you can have cheese.
No ketchup. Ketchup is not good.
All right. Let's see. That's number 1. And then you could also use honey mustard sauce.
Honey mustard is good.
Wait, popular...
No, not honey mustard.
No, I'm sorry. Popular high-carb toppings include stay away from honey mustard sauce, ketchup, teriyaki sauce, and breaded onions.
Yeah.
So that's number one. Let me see number two. Holy shit. Fucking McDonald's, Chris.
I told you. I bet you the nuggets are there, man. Those fucking nuggets are poison.
No,
They're
actually,
poison.
no. McDonald's is not there yet. Right now, it's talking about low carb burrito bowls. So for those people that like to go to Chipotle, you can have a burrito bowl. You just got to leave out the rice and the beans. That's pretty much it.
Don't be a fucking racist, Lou.
Why is that?
You said rice and beans and you looked at me because you know I'm Puerto Rican.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna skip some of these franchises because they are not in our areas.
Yeah, go to the ones that are. Yeah, see how fucked up that is? New York City, the mecca of the world. This is why we're the most expensive city in the world.
Yes, we are.
I know we are. Well, you can't. Don't say we. You haven't.
Chris.
You haven't been we in a long time.
Well, that's really it. But pretty much burgers are like a key thing, a easy grab when you're on the go. But if you have Chick-fil-A by you, Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets is the number one fast food thing to grab because of taste. They taste great.
Are they breaded?
No, they're the grilled chicken nuggets.
Okay, there we go.
Grilled chicken
it's
nuggets.
very important that
and they have the avocado sauce that Chick-fil-A makes, and there's another good sauce that.
Never been to Chick-fil-A.
What?
And seriously, never been to the and everybody raves about it.
That's,
they opened one in. I passed by one in the city towards Fulton.
They got one in Brooklyn. Yeah, downtown Brooklyn.
Oh, really?
They just opened it right across from the Barclays.
And I saw the one in Staten Island Mall.
Yeah, you told me about that one. I was surprised to hear about that one.
It was packed the day I went. I wasn't gonna stop, but to go to the bathrooms, you have to pass that area.
Shake Shack, that's another good spot for you burger lovers where you could go and get that done.
And I'll keep it even more simpler, Lou. Let's just say you're walking around the city and you're hungry, you want a snack, you want to stop at one of the hot dog stands. Stop, get the hot dog without the bun. The bread is the problem.
The bread is a problem, but they say hot dogs is pumped with a lot of shit. But you touched on something. So snacks, handy on the go snacks that you could do while on keto: hard boiled eggs, peanut butter packets, string cheese, peanuts, almonds, sunflower seeds, beef jerkies. You can find these things in any bodega.
Just
meat sticks, tuna packets, and believe it or not, for my real Latinos, the pork rings,
pork grinds,
the pork grinds,
fuck,
chicharrones, yeah, those are super low in carbs, and they're a great option. Forgive us, people. We're having a little technical difficulty. I don't think that's a problem, Chris. I think we can splice that.
Yeah.
All right. So
wait. You said what? Pork grinds?
Pork grinds.
And you said Spanish people.
Well, I know my Latinos.
Yeah. You say chicharrones.
Chicharrones.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. See, you're getting there. I like to say chicharrones one more time.
Chicharrones.
There we go.
I gotta roll the R's, Chris.
You have to. I expect you to. Our listeners expect you to.
Really?
Yeah, they do. A little correct. I don't know if I should say correction, but peanuts are not really keto friendly. So you got nuts are keto friendly. Walnuts, macadamia nuts, almonds. But peanuts are in the bottom part of the keto friendly nuts.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you gotta understand this. Keto is. And this is the thing where a lot of people get confused. It's not zero carbs. It's lowering your carbs as much as possible.
Exactly.
You want to kind of stay within that 5 to 10% range of your total calories. And keep in mind, if you eat a food product that has carbs but also has fibers, you take the fibers and you subtract the carbs, and that's your total net carbs for that particular food product. And again, we're not experts, but whatever information we do have, we'll share with you guys because it's all about getting healthy and living right.
We're trying it. Lou started a couple of weeks ago.
I'm down 18 pounds. Chris,
congratulations! I lost. I'm close to 60, 57 pounds.
57 pounds. Look at that.
In about a little bit over 3 months.
And I saw Chris gain that in one day. So that's fucking amazing. Got to see how the guy throws on Penny.
Penny's keto.
So, you had a story you wanted to talk about the kid in school. Or first of all, is that a valid story, or that's just something that just flashed up on on social media about the father?
No, it's valid. It's actually I should have fact checked, but I think it's I'm gonna take a stab at the dark and say it is valid.
It won't affect us at this point.
I don't not right now. Not right now. We can get away with a lot of stuff right now.
All right, you know what? So let me jump into another story that I came across that I thought was pretty interesting.
But there's a good story to.
Yeah, no, you can come back to it once you get it.
No, I can't. But go ahead.
So on the HuffPost, right, there was a story about this lady. She was selling. Yo, Chris, you would have loved this because I know what type of wicked kid you were. She was selling doctor's notes to kids in high school. They would give her $20, and then she would give them a sick. Oh,
I thought it was
miss school or sick note, and these kids were racking up. It was a Catholic school. One kid had like 15 because she worked in the doctor's office.
Well, she was racking up.
She was racking up, but they were getting all these days off.
Yeah.
Until one of the teachers said, "Yo, what's going on with you? You all right? You're missing a lot of school." He goes, "No, I'm fine. It was just something I was going through." So the teacher said, "Let me dig a little deeper." He picked up the phone, called the doctor, said, "Hey, what's going on? Is this kid all right?" Which, technically speaking, you can't because of HIPAA laws, he can't reveal.
Exactly.
But he could say whether or not a person was there.
We saw it or not.
Yeah, and the doctor's like, "I never treated this kid in my life."
Wow.
So the little fucker got, but the lady got in trouble. She got arrested. Let me see.
What's the charge?
Well, she's falsifying documents, Chris. That's a binding document. Whenever you miss work or something like that, when it comes from a health professional, that's why they have this stamp, brother.
Okay.
That's called 12 years of college to get those certifications.
So you want to get paid for that?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the secretary who probably got a GED is getting paid for the.
Can't knock a hustle.
No,
man.
not at all.
So
I salute you, Mrs. I hope she's not Spanish.
Belinda Gale Fundred. Authorities in Louisiana say a woman who worked as a medical clinic has been arrested for selling fake doctor's notes to high school students so they can get out of class. All right. So Belinda, who's 52 years old, was charged with filing and maintaining false public records.
Yeah,
that's the charge.
That's where they got her.
But real talk though, Chris, I don't think in high school I could have afforded $20.
Nah, but
it has to be something special.
Lou, you know what the problem is? You keep I just woke up from this dream. I'm being honest with you. We keep thinking our times is our times. These times are they're
much
changed
better.
so much. These kids these days. I remember I used to pay my girls $5 for every A they got. Right?
You were broke, huh?
What you mean I was broke? I didn't get. Well, you know what?
You didn't have to pay out so much?
No, my second oldest, she used to kill me so much that I said, you know what? These tests don't count. I told her.
No, get out of here.
Because for every quiz, she would bring me a thing.
Oh no, I thought you was talking about the report card age.
No, then
You're talking about tests. No, you got to do a report card.
No, so then I did the report card thing, and it balanced out. I was
it has to. It's a lot better.
Yeah,
because now they got to maintain that average.
She was killing me, Lou.
Really?
And te amo, but she was killing me, man.
You were actually paying out?
Of course, I paid out.
You know, you could duck kids. They don't. You come in after they go to sleep,
my
leave
girls,
before they wake up.
My girls are wolves, and this one. Yo, funny story about my second oldest.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love playing video games with them.
Mm-hmm.
Now nobody took it serious as her, and I never let my kids win, Lou. I'm not that type of parent. No, you have to, because if I let you win, it's like I'm cheating you from trying your hardest or your best. So, 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. We've been playing for like 4 hours. We're playing. The system was Nintendo GameCube, if I'm not mistaken.
That was popular when it came out.
We're playing Mario Kart.
Oh, that's addictive, that game, man.
No, and then my other daughters, they're done, whatever. I have my daughter from San Antonio, Limari. She fell asleep, and you would see she used to be Toad. She used to be Toad is the mushroom character, and at one point, you got the split screen, and you just see her.
She's drifting off.
You see her car hitting the fucking wall. I'm like, and I look back, she was knocked out. My second oldest what you could see the rage when she didn't win. And the thing is, I guess I could have taken it a different way, Lou.
Mm-hmm.
But I would wait till she was close to the finish line and hit her with one of the bombs and just pass by.
I know what you're talking about too.
Yeah,
and you think you're right there, and somebody just blasts.
Blah! And then you pass by, and I could just see somebody going. When she finally beat me, oh my God, man! I felt good for her because it was I no mercy, man, no mercy. And so what I'm saying is that the kids these days, going back to the $20, who the fuck had $20 when we were growing up? Who that in high school? Let's be honest. Well, you were much harder worker than I was, so you probably did have the $20.
I had to keep a job, but even with that, it was like So I used to work in the Young's. It was a bodega.
Okay.
So used to work Monday and Wednesdays or something like that, 2 days out the week. So that used to get me $40 end of the week. The problem is that, Chris, when you work in a bodega, what do? You pass by, like, hey, put this on my tab.
Oh my God!
Come week's end, I owe him $25. I said, this is some fucking record. You Korean fuckers. That's my boy Young. I love you, Young. That guy Young was the best, man. Plus, he used to show me karate. All that shit.
But that's what it is. Also, these now these kids, $20 for them is nothing. So, and especially if it's gonna get them, they probably get an allowance. They probably get like $100 allowance and stuff like that. And you're in Catholic school, 9 out of 10, you're well off.
You know what's crazy?
Your parents are doing pretty good.
You know what's crazy though? It's different now. They don't I don't give my kids allowance. What they do is, first of all, schools now, they have a prepaid card. It's like a debit card for your meals when you have to pay for school lunch.
Yeah, lunches.
So you have to put money on the account. They can't eat without that.
Okay.
Is that a New York thing only? I mean,
I don't know, Lou. Like I said,
you know what? Never mind.
I'm still in the hood. I don't know how shit works in the other places.
Anyhow, so what happens is you put money on.
You've heard.
This is what I heard. So you go online, you set up an account, and you put money in their account. And when they go to the cafeteria, that's it. They bowl out, which is bad too because you see what the fuck they eat: onion rings, Pringles, cookies, like just straight garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyhow, so they have this account. So you put $50, and you think $50 is supposed to last the month. No, month. Chris, a meal costs you could probably get a meal anywhere from $3 to $5.
Lou, you seriously telling me that your kids, you thought your kids were gonna eat $50 for the whole month?
That's a different story. So maybe I'm off on the number. No, but it's something like that. It's
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
But so it's like $50 to $100. So you put it on the account. So they got money there in school. So they're balling. And the thing is, kids now got hustle, Chris. Because my son now, Sean, I'm going to use an example. He has money in his account, and his boy, for whatever reason, doesn't have money today to buy food. Sean's like, he'll look over him. He goes, what's up with that? What's up with that? Whatever device you got. Uh-huh. What's up with that iPhone? Let me get that iPhone. That's extreme. Nice. But now that's the barter system now. You understand? Okay. So it's a crazy hustle game.
Sean's becoming my favorite. I lost little Louis. Sean's become my favorite.
So it's a so going back to my original point. I don't think you really need an allowance now when you got to set up like that. And then the other thing is they're not outside like that anymore.
Exactly.
Why the fuck you need money? So it's more like, hey, I want money today. All right, no problem here, because they're not asking you. But in the long run, it kind of hurts because when they don't ask you that often and they do tap you, hey, let me get 50. Oh. Can I get a new pair of Jordans? Oh, let me get this. So before you know it, you're paying a lot. I'd rather give the $10, $15 a week. Like, yo, save up your money.
Whatever you want. Yeah, exactly. That's
yeah, but Chris, you tricked me into that. I didn't want to.
Oh shit! Oh my God! It's just different times, and as we go along, I want to talk about it's just the times are so different, man, and now I don't want to really get into it too much, but it's just very different. It's just different. Like
take me back when you were in Puerto Rico and you were working for, what was that, Microsoft? Intel.
Oh.
I know some crazy. I can imagine those times they were free spirit because there were no cell phones back then, right?
There were no.
And people couldn't get a hold of you, right?
Well, they were.
You could disappear?
I used to the beepers. The beepers used to be the shit.
That was big in Puerto Rico. Everybody had beepers.
Beepers
too?
were big, and it wasn't only numeric. When I started getting, I had a numeric beeper here, for reasons I won't undisclose, but.
What were the codes? 444-9999. You know where to go. How about the stash house?
I had a beeper that would you would have to call the operator.
Mm-hmm.
So and so, I love you, or come see me, or whatever. Whatever.
That's the SkyTel, isn't it?
It would give you a message, the whole message.
You got to pay more for those. Those are the fancy beepers.
I don't remember how much I was paying, but I do remember a really, really, really fucked up story. So there were cell phones, but they weren't as common as now.
They were like the Nino Browns, a big freaking
big
blocks.
Free or
the ones in the car that you can.
And you weren't seeing that much around the people that we were around. So I used to work in Intel Puerto Rico, and I'll link in two stories if we have the time. So I'm gonna link in my story first because it's funny because I was telling my girl this story the other day. I don't know what possesses me to tell her these stories. So I guess it's because I laugh at my own pain. So I was. Oh my God! You know what? People know me, so there's no reason for me to. The disclaimer is I've changed. My life has changed. I'm a better man because of my past experience. Life has taught me to be a better man. That being said, I had a little side thing. You know, a little
a guma,
you know,
a
mistress, a chilla, or whatever you want to call it. You know, it was just a side girl. You know, and the funny thing about this, I got caught, and rightfully so. I got kicked out the house.
Okay,
which is fine. But so you know, I got kicked out of the house. I go running to mommy. Ma,
you won't believe what happened.
I can't believe it. They're saying lies about me, Ma.
The wrong message came across my text.
So it was just so I'm going and it was so.
Go ahead. So you were going but. Once Chris gets on board, this is actually a pretty interesting story.
It really is, and I need to apologize for my unprofessionalness. But that being said, nothing. I was so I go to.
You go back to your mother's.
I go back to my mother's. Yada yada yada. She gives me the sermon that she's supposed to give me as a woman and as a mother, who raised two men. And so I stay at my mom's house. Everything is cool. It is what it is. But then Lou, so I still keep on messing around with the side piece.
Okay.
But my mistake was that the not telling her.
Not telling the side chick.
No. My mistake.
First of all, did the side chick know about the main chick?
That's what. No. The side chick knew. The side chick knew about the main chick. Yeah, she knew. But
was she okay with it?
And she was okay with it. My mistake was that I told her that I got kicked out.
So then she assumed she went to number one.
Yes. yes. So she of course so everything kept going normal. But like I said, my mistake was telling her that I had got kicked out. So the shit was, Lou.
But you didn't follow that up with no. But Chris, keep it 100.
I'm
Though.
100. Talk to me.
Because you strike me as one of those guys back in the days that used to throw out the love word real quick just to hook up. Did you make her feel like, yo, that's it? It's over with the other one. It's just me and you now.
No,
Okay.
I'm keeping it 100.
But in the back of your mind, you're thinking, well, you know, I'll probably get back in with my main one at some point.
Well, it's the mother of your kids, so
Yeah,
you always
so-
you're thinking a little bit further down the line. But once again, like I'm telling you, the thing was that my mistake was telling her that
You got kicked
I
out.
got kicked out. So
Should've
of course,
kept it to yourself.
I should have kept it to myself, kept the thing going like the way it's, you know. So the shit is, you know, a few months go by, and you know, I start talking to the mother of my kids again and asking for forgiveness and whatever. All in all, the side chick doesn't know what I'm doing, you know. So that being said,
Well, let me ask you though: is at this point though, is everything going smooth with the side chick?
yeah, everything was smooth. Everything was smooth. Everything was good. You know, the thing that everything was good. The only thing is that, like I told you, my mistake was telling her that it was that I was kicked out or whatever. So when I start trying to get back with the ex,
And you work with the side chick, so you saw her every
the side
day?
chick, the side chick worked. It's production lines in Intel.
Okay.
Intel Puerto Rico. They do motherboards.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you know.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Blue Men
yeah,
did a
yeah,
couple
yeah,
of things. Right?
yeah.
So it's production lines. So she used to work in the production line next to mine. So we had so we would see each other, and it was the overnight shift. So the shit is, I call out from work. I didn't go to work, and I go to my ex's house. Now, once again, we're gonna refer back to the beeper with the messages, right? Because the reason I remind you of it, I give you a little refresher about it, is because it played a big part in what I'm about to tell you. So I go. I leave my mom's house like I'm going to work. So my mom doesn't know. I just stop and I just decide not to go to work, and I stay over my mother's kid's house. Lou, around 2:30 in the morning, I wake up to go to the bathroom, and my beeper was in the living room, clipped to my pants and my car keys. And I had put my beeper on vibrate. Lou, I hear the zzz, cling, zzz, the cling, the little ringing is my keys. So I go, I check my beeper, and I had 23 messages.
What?
From, I've told you a story about, remember Magali? Okay.
Yeah.
Because of this night, is the following day is when I got co-clocked.
Gotcha.
So I started reading. I'm reading the messages.
Break it down. Was it getting more threatening?
Well, it was escalating. I'm gonna put it that way.
23
messages,
Oh
Lou.
God.
So I'm reading. I'm like, holy shit. I know where you are. It started where are you? Was everything okay?
Real nice.
Yeah. And then I know where you are. I said, now mind you, for those people that don't know where I used to live in Puerto Rico, you could if I'm gonna compare it to something, I could compare it to La Perla. And in San Juan, Puerto Rico, you know, it's
the projects in Puerto Rico.
It's a little bit worse than the project. It's like oh my God, it's not it's a low income area, and what I'm saying is it's not even, it's that it's like a maze. people don't go in there if they don't know. See, La Perla, and I'm pretty sure you've gotten lost in La Perla when
One
you go
way
to the
in,
mall.
yeah.
When you go to the mall, you get lost in La Perla. And normally you're like, it's the same thing. It's one way in, one way out. In my case, it wasn't one way in, one way out, but it was a maze. Like, and it didn't have good reputation. The area, that little area did not have a good reputation. So, 2:30 in the morning. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry I didn't tell you this before. I didn't park my car in front of my house. I parked my car inside La Perla. We're gonna La Barriada, where
Where would it be seen?
it wouldn't be seen. And
So you already knew you were taking certain precautions.
I guess I did.
Okay.
I guess I did. You know, unconsciously. You know, it's just sometimes the way the mind works.
Yeah.
So the shit is, nothing. The shit is that I start reading the messages, and all of a sudden, I hear a car in front of the house. I used to live in a two-story house. So I was on the top floor. So you know that in Puerto Rico, la persiana, the aluminum
The
window,
shutters.
the aluminum shutters. So they make a lot of noise when you open. They make a lot of noise when you close.
Yeah.
So I, like a thief in the night, I open the window a little bit, and it's creaking, and I see who was in front. Magali.
Ooh.
And she's just there.
She was waiting for you to look.
She's not screaming. No, she didn't see me. She's not screaming, Lou. She's not nothing. She's not blinking and looking inside up to my house. And I'm like, this bitch about to kill.
And you just made up with number one to try to get back in.
I was in the process of that.
So,
all of a sudden she hits her horn. Bang! Her car horn. And she drives off. And I'm like, I know she didn't see me, but I'm like a little pussy. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. So I go back. I lay down. And 5 o'clock in the morning comes. I get dressed. I leave. I go home.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm walking to my car. Now, this is the part that I guess people find funny. As I walk to my car, I go and I get inside the car. Now you know that late night mist, the morning mist, and it goes to your car and normally it covers it. No, you should know because you live in the country now, and it's so I'm not noticing nothing. I go in the car, I come in. When I sit in the car, she had written on my windshield, "No te puedes esconder de mí, cabrón." So you can't hide from me, motherfucker. Lou, I
yo,
said,
that's some fucking what's this?
Fatal Attraction shit.
Yeah,
that's the way I describe this situation. So I one of the biggest mistakes in that moment that I made, I hit the wipers.
Oh no, that smears it. No, dude.
Smeared the fuck out of the message, and then I'm trying to I got no rags or nothing, so I get an old sock from my trunk, and I apply pressure to the thing, and I made a little
circular
birthmark in order for me to see it. But mind you,
so you driving down the road like Ace Ventura?
Exactly. I was Ace Ventura. My head was out. So when I go home, mind you, I'm thinking this bitch is crazy. This bitch is crazy because we're good?
Yeah, keep on.
This bitch is crazy because, first of all, she got, mind you, this girl, the way I could describe her is she was uppity. She, the type of girl that her shit don't
Very
stink.
outgoing, yeah.
No.
Oh.
Come mierda type shit.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why I attract these type of women. Because I'm, me, I'm a clown. So it is what it is, Everybody has a cross to bear.
I like how you left out that she was 480 pounds. But, hey, listen, I'm not judging you. Everybody needs love.
Actually, well, you know what? I'm not going to get into that. But she wasn't fat.
People, thank you for joining us today. I hope you've been entertained. And, again, I can't stress the importance of subscribing. The love we've been getting is great and everything. but how you really show us that you support us is by subscribing. And not only that, but tell a friend to subscribe, okay? And with that being said, I'm going to turn you over to Chris.
All right, people. It's funny because we were talking about cultures and stuff, and I would like to say the following: our culture has accepted two huge lies. The first lie is that if you disagree with someone's lifestyle, you must fear or hate them. That's a lie. The second lie is that to love someone means you agree with everything they believe, say, or do. That's also a lie. They are both nonsense. You don't have to compromise your convictions to be compassionate. That was said by Dave Chappelle. Very, very powerful words.
Peace.
Yo!
Shooters.